How long should I wear the compression garment after lipo? So the compression garment is specifically for swelling. So as long as you have swelling that you're concerned about, it would make sense to wear a compression garment. Now, some people, everybody heals at different rates. So some people, the swelling goes away fairly quickly. And by quickly, I mean, 2, 3, 4 weeks. And other people, it takes 4, 5, 6 months, sometimes even longer. So it just depends on the individual, and you have to make decisions based off of what is happening right at that moment. So it doesn't make sense to try to plan this all out because you don't know what's going to happen at that moment. And just like anything else in your life, you have to be prepared to act at that moment. Now, what I suggest is be prepared for the worst case scenario, but hope for the best. So with the swelling, hopefully the swelling goes away quickly. But if it doesn't, be prepared. And what I mean by that is that the compression garments, they do stretch out over time, so you may need additional garments. And you're going to continue to reduce in size. So as the swelling goes down, the compression garments are not going to be compressing as much. So you need to maybe perhaps get a smaller size. Some of the girls will go from a size large all the way down to a size small by the time they're done. So you just got to kind of play it by ear and see what makes sense to you. But just keep in mind that this is for swelling. So if you continue to have swelling, wearing the compression garments is a great option. Now, keep in mind the compression garments themselves, they can cause irregularities in the skin. So it's something that you need to be concerned about. And after the procedure, if you're conscious of this, then you can prepare and protect. And so ensure that it doesn't happen. But if you're not paying attention, then you will cause irregularities that will become permanent once the scar tissue forms. So there's other tools to utilize in conjunction with the compression garment to ensure that the compression garment itself doesn't cause irregularities, because keep in mind these garments are not rigid, so they bend and fold where you will naturally bend and fold. So I'm pointing to the abdomen because it's the most common. When you bend forward, you're going to get a natural fold in the stomach. Everybody gets it. At some point, you're going to have it there regardless. But in the healing process, if you can try and decrease the folds and irregularities from the compression garment, utilizing things like foam or the lipo board, that might be warranted for you. And there's different garments that have different stuff in like boning and things like that to ensure that they don't bend and fold. So you got to do whatever's right for you, and utilize different compression garments for their strengths, because there's a bunch of different compression garments too. So in your body's going to be a little bit different. And these compression garments aren't always made specifically for your body if you have some different structures, right? So, and it's particularly when we're doing liposuction, and for example, maybe we make a small waist, but now you have big thighs too. So finding garments that fit over one part of your body and while putting pressure on the other part of your body sometimes can be a little bit more complex as well. So you got to work to figure it out. In some cases, you may actually have to wear multiple garments to cover up the limitations of one garment, or to enhance the features of one garment. So do what's best for you, do what makes sense, and be fluid and willing to change. And you wear these as long as you have to. And so that might be a month, that might be 2 or 3 months, but you do whatever is right for you, do whatever makes sense to you, and do whatever your body's asking. You got to listen to your body. That's really the most important thing. Once you get in tune with your body, you'll know what to do. Hopefully that helps you, and I'll see you soon.